Well, I'm back looking like Wednesday Addams, but what else is new? Hey everyone, it's Christine. Welcome to ParanormalTV if you're new, and welcome back if you're not. So I've been away for health reasons that I'm not going to get into in this video, but I do have videos going up that are basically taking along my journey of having a chronic illness and showing you what it's like and showing you how I feel after my treatments and all that. By the time you see this, the second part of that went up, and yeah, that's all I'm going to say here. I do want to say, please nobody tell me that they're sad I cut my hair, because it is falling out. So I chopped more than half of it off. Now moving on. We're going to talk about the house that has been known as the Watcher house. Now the other day I heard about this and I thought I'm definitely going to do a video on this. This was insane and I couldn't believe this was happening, and it's really, really disturbing and terrifying and eerie and creepy and all of that. So the events take place from June to August in 2014 in Westfield, New Jersey. So Derek and Maria Brodus moved all their belongings and all of their children's belongings into this home in Westfield, New Jersey. However, they never actually got to move in, and it was their dream home. This house is huge. It's beautiful. It's a lot of people's dream home. I feel like it was over $1 million, and they spent quite a bit of money in renovations as well. About $100,000 worth in renovations. Can you imagine moving into a house that is over $1 million, spending $100,000 in renovations, and then never actually getting to live in it? So the couple actually wanted to get permission from the city to divide the home into 2 lots, but they were denied, and after they were denied, they then put the house up on the market, and it did sell. I'm going to have the listing down below on the Zillow website if you want to go browse it. I don't know, I just think it's kind of interesting to look at it. It is a beautiful home. So the family started receiving letters from somebody that dubbed themselves the Watcher. They have no idea to this day who wrote the letters, and that is what makes this extremely terrifying. The Watcher wrote 3 different letters to the family after they moved in, and it detailed a lot of information about their children and the home. They even talked about their car and the contractors that they brought to the house to renovate. 657 Boulevard is anxious for you to move in. It has been years and years since the young blood ruled the hallways of the house. Have you found all the secrets it holds yet? Will the young blood play in the basement? Or are they too afraid to go down there alone? I would be very afraid if I were them. It is far away from the rest of the house. If you were upstairs, you would never hear them scream. Will they sleep in the attic? Or will you all sleep on the 2nd floor? Who has the bedrooms facing the street? I'll know as soon as you move in. It will help me to know who is in which bedroom. Then I can plan better. So that is just a little bit of what was written to them, and that is so eerie, and the way it's written is very eerie. The young blood, oh my goodness, I don't know, when I hear that, it literally gives me anxiety. Like, my heart rate feels like it goes up a bit, and I kind of feel a little sick listening to that and reading it, and it's creepy. So the Brodus family did lose over $400,000 in this house. After selling it, they did not get all their money back, and they did put renovations into it, so they even spent more money than they did when they originally purchased the house. So in 2015, the Brodus family actually tried to sue the previous tenants. Their names were John and Andrea Woods. So the claims were fraudulent concealment, intentional and negligent infliction of emotional distress, and several other issues related to the sale of the property, and the case was dismissed. Now, I don't know all the details of the case. So John and Andrea Woods lived in this house for 23 years without an issue. But before they moved, they actually received a letter from the Watcher. They claimed that the letter actually wasn't threatening, and they discarded it without giving it a second thought. So one of their neighbors actually received a letter as well from the Watcher. They received their letter in the same time that the Brodus family received theirs, but there's not a lot of details about this letter. So there's a few suspects, but no one really knows who the Watcher is. The one suspect is a neighbor about in their 50s or 60s, and the Broadus family actually hired an ex-FBI agent to figure out who this was, and they really didn't have an answer. They did say that that neighbor didn't seem normal. What is normal though? Am I normal? Are you normal? Not being normal is not enough to claim that this neighbor is in fact the watcher. Both of the local police and the Union County's prosecutor office investigated this, and again, no leads were found. I did hear that some people were saying that the family put up security cameras and the letters were still being delivered, but nobody was caught on camera delivering them, but the letters just appeared. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm only going by big news sources here and what they reported. I don't want to go off of any other claims because I want to try to get the most accurate facts for you guys. Let me know who you think the watcher is if you have any ideas. Do you think it's a neighbor, maybe an old tenant, or somebody who used to own the house? Do you think it's a hoax? I think it would be an elaborate hoax and a very expensive hoax. So I don't think it's a hoax. I think that it's a real person writing these letters. Have you ever got a creepy letter from a neighbor? I actually have got a creepy letter from a neighbor before, threatening to murder my dog. I do not know where that letter came from. I don't know which neighbor it was. I actually knew a lot of my neighbors on that block too. This was years ago, and it was disturbing and scary, and I watched my dog very carefully while she went out in the yard, and no one ever heard her, but we never found out who wrote the letter either. It was actually typed out, so yeah, I remember that very clearly. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye! As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you're not part of the Gold Team already, I would love to have you here, and you can do so by clicking the icon to the right of me. I promise you, it's fun. We have a good time here, and if you're just wanting to watch more paranormal content, I have a few videos linked down below for you guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed and have a spooktacular day.